Hi and welcome back to Basic Bananas TV.
Hey.
Today we want to talk to you a little bit about how you can grow one of your biggest assets via your website. And of course, one of your biggest assets in your business is your list, your database of your customers, of prospects, of people that are interested in your business. And so we want to share with you today how you can actually grow that database through your website. And of course, you might have heard of something called an opt-in or a lead magnet. And what it is, it's something on your website that captures that person that is visiting your website to then incentivize them to say, yeah, you know what, I want to get that thing, whatever it is we talk about in a minute, and in return I will give you my details. So let's look at, and you want to do this in a very non-sleazy, non-salesy way so that it's actually cool. So
Definitely.
What makes a good sort of opt-in or lead magnet?
A good opt-in is something that's very specific, and there's specific benefits to it. So the whole point of this is obviously to get the details of your prospects so that you can start to build a relationship and you can provide some sort of value in advance to them, and to show some value so that if they are likely to choose a seller of your product or service, that they're going to choose you. So very specific, like it is better. If it's too vague, like if it says something like join our mailing list or get our newsletters or stay up to date, enter your email address here, it's not specific enough. Then very few will put their details in. Whereas if you're very clear, with a very clear outcomes, you create get very clear first of all on your target market and who you want to get the details of, because then you can create something which kind of fits these guidelines, which I'll share, to give to them. So it should be something specific, as in, let's say if it was if you sold health or dietary advice or something like that, it could be something along the lines of that maybe it's a 7-step guide to lose weight in 10 minutes a day. So I've told you it's a 7-step guide. It's going to take you 10 minutes a day and it's going to help you lose weight. So it's very specific. Whereas if it said just get our health tips guide or something like that, it's not specific enough. It has to be very, very specific. If you sell like design or graphic design or some sort of interior decorating or something like that, it could be learn what colors mean in business and the top 7 colors in business and what they will mean to your business and mean to your clients or your prospects. There's something like that. You could be very specific, or about graphic design, what colors would mean and to put into your logos and so on. So very specific. Steps are good. Numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 steps, 6 or 7 steps. Generally the odd numbers seem to work the best. Also something that people can consume very quickly. So if they can consume it in under 5 minutes is ideal. If it's too long, like it's a big ebook, that people put their details in, a bit kind of old-fashioned now anyway, aren't they? Kind of been done.
Yeah, I think so.
Whole
They're
ebooks.
not so sexy anymore.
If it's really good, you could. However, generally an opt-in, you want people to consume it as well, so they start to engage with you, they start to think about you. So if it's something they can consume in 5 minutes is ideal, like a video, or it might be a couple of videos, it could be a checklist, it could be just tips and tricks, whatever you want to create, but something specific that they can get right away. And then you can tack on, and by the way, we'll also keep you up to date with our latest news each month or our latest offers and so on. It could be sometimes a discount or free shipping or something like that can work as well for a first-time buyer. You could say, pop in your details for a first-time buyer, we'll give you free shipping, or a $20 voucher for a first-time buyer.
And then the other thing you want to do, the last thing, is you want to make it risk-free. So you want to make it something that's low risk. What a lot of people do, especially in the consulting space, is they say you get a free consult or you get a free hour with a consultant or a coach or whoever. And that's a very high risk for your consumer, for your customer. It's like, oh, I'm going to have to sit for an hour with someone.
Sit for an hour
it's
and
too
get
high
sold
risk.
to.
So those opt-ins that are high risk for the end user usually don't work so well. So keep it very low risk. So think about how can you improve on your own opt-in on your website. If you have one, if you don't have one, create one, make it specific, make it short, make it tangible, make it attractive, make it low risk, make it easy to consume. And we'd love to hear from you actually. What are you using on your website? How are you capturing someone's details?
And give them
how
instant
are you,
access.
Yeah, exactly. And how instant
well.
access, and how are you making it attractive? I'd love to hear from you below. And if you know someone who has a website or who runs a business who needs to hear about this and how to grow their assets, please feel free to share this video with them.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks so much.
Bye for now.